Hi. Um, I'm gonna do a quick update. It's now been 3 months since my surgery. I had my appointment last week with the nurse practitioner as well as the dietitian. Okay, so this month it's been difficult. I ran out of the Prilosec, which my medicine regime was the medicine for my gallbladder, my multivitamin, calcium, as well as the Prilosec for heartburn and for reflux and things like that. I guess there was a mix up with the pharmacy because I ran out 2 months in. So apparently I was supposed to be taking the Prilosec for 3 months. So I only took it for two. So this last month, I've had heartburn and reflux every day. Some days it was worse than others. Some days it was just like a tinge that, I kind of was suffering through. Kind of, I was like, oh, it's not so bad. But during the last week, it was like a week before my appointment, I told my husband that he needed to go get me some Prilosec because it was getting to be really, really bad, the heartburn. So I spoke with the nurse practitioner and she told me that I was supposed to have the medicine for a whole other month. Now what I'm worried about is once I get off, am I going to have heartburn every day? So that's one of my concerns because that would suck. I don't know if you really can take Prilosec long term. I don't see why not. Like I said, there were some days where, yeah, I had it, but it wasn't unbearable. Like I was in pain, but I could manage it. So that's one thing. Second thing, my hair is thinning a lot. It is coming out. I knew it was going to happen because that is something that they say, kind of be prepared of. Your hair may thin. Of course, it's the change of the nutrition, things like that. It's normal. It's not uncommon. Luckily, I have pretty thick hair, or rather, I had really thick hair. But I have noticed a change in my hair. It's not as shiny. When I blow dry it, it's really frizzy. It's not looking its best. And every time I shower, a good amount comes out, and so it's getting to a point where I've been asking Andres, like, do you see any spots or have bald spots? He says I don't. So, I did forget to mention this to the dietitian and as well as the nurse practitioner, which I really don't know if they can do anything for that. But I started, I've been putting drops in. I changed my shampoo. I'm trying to do what I think will help. We'll see. That's the only thing that's really been so. I'm losing my hair. But they say it's gonna grow back, which I'm sure it is. I know it's just an adjustment that your body's making. So I'm not too worried about it. Luckily, I've had thick hair. I've had pregnancies. So this isn't uncommon, I guess, for me. Like, after every one of my pregnancies, your hair is luscious during pregnancy, and then as soon as you give birth, it starts to come out. So I've done that 3 times, so I get it. Again, I was expecting it, I'm freaking out a little bit, but I'm sure it'll be okay. That was the other thing. So I think I've lost now a total of 35 pounds, which sounds great. Um, but the problem is you kind of with this. I asked the dietitian and I asked her, I was like, is that enough weight? I mean, do you think I should have lost more? And I really have to put in my head, like, it's only been 3 months since I've had this surgery. I mean, I'm feeling a lot better. I feel better. I mean, my clothes look better. Um, I know I've lost weight, but you always have it in your mind, like, should I have lost more? Well, how come the girl that I'm following, she's lost way more weight than I have? And that is something that you cannot do. I told myself, don't do that. Don't compare yourself to what other people are doing, because I mean, I do have other symptoms. I have PCOS. So you can't compare what you're doing to somebody else's journey. And I was doing it, and I had to stop myself because it's not fair, and it puts undue stress on yourself, and it puts like pressure on yourself that you don't need. It's not necessary. So I know for me, it took me years to put on weight, multiple pregnancies to put on all this weight. And it's going to take a while for it to come off. I did do the necessary steps that I needed to do. I did the surgery, and I'm doing what I think could I be doing more? Could I be working out more? Absolutely. But this is a lifestyle that is for the rest of your life. This surgery is for the rest of your life. So you really do have to ingrain better habits into yourself. So it's not just, oh, you got your surgery and then that's it. You can just start eating everything that you want to eat because your stomach is smaller. That's not how that works. So I'm really trying not to focus on the weight per se and how quickly I'm losing it. I'm really focusing on how I feel. And I feel pretty good. Like, I do. I feel I'm spending more time on myself. Like I said, my clothes are fitting better. I'm looking better. I feel better. I think my husband has noticed it as well. Because now, I'm putting a little more makeup on and just feeling better about myself. And I hope this helps. Anybody who is thinking about doing this surgery, do I regret it? No. Have I had any regrets so far? No. Like I said, the heartburn, it's something. It's, but I'm managing it. I'll take the heartburn any day, really. Like, especially because it goes away with Prilosec and everything like that, just for how much better I am feeling. I know it's going to be a little difficult coming with summer coming, because drinking, parties, 4th of July, things like that. So I am being mindful when I go to barbecues, because we've had a few parties and barbecues. So what I do, I try to eat something maybe before I go, so I'm not full and tempted to have desserts or things that may not be the best decision for me. And even sometimes if I know that I may not be able to eat some of the things that they have, sometimes I just bring a protein bar or a protein shake and I keep it in my bag and I'll just drink it. And then if they ask me like, oh, are you hungry? I'll just pick the things that I can eat, but I'll just say, oh no, I ate before. Or I had, like, I don't tell them I had a protein shake, but I kind of keep one in my bag just in case. If I see, because there's some people who love their pastas and their potatoes, and I'm sure you can find some things that you can pick at, but sometimes it's just good to bring your own stuff. And on that note, I am gonna say goodnight because it's late and all my kids are asleep. But I did want to do an update video because, again, it's been 3 months and so far so good. So, see you soon.